Hi, and welcome to a brief overview of the C Reader pen that we have available for our students in district. This is a really great option for our students who are struggling to decode at higher levels than what their classmates might be reading. These pens have been available in the past, but were often very bulky and were not reliable. And also required the student to hold a lot of information in their short-term memory while they were scanning. This pen, with the improvements in scanning technology that have occurred in the past 5 years or so, will allow a student to scan entire pages of text and then listen to it in a continuous manner with just a set of headphones. Information can also be uploaded to a computer for later access if so desired. This is really great for books that may or may not be on Bookshare, or if a student doesn't have access to an iPad in order to access Office Lens. So I'm going to give you a brief overview of this pen today. There are a few online webinars which give a little clearer picture of the interaction on the buttons, but I wanted to show you how quickly a student can pick up this pen and use it to access any text in a book that might be available to them. So the basic pen has the tip on the end that when there's a little button right there, and when it's pressed, the camera on the inside turns on, the light guides the camera basically. There's a screen which contains all the text that will be read aloud, and then there are a few buttons in the middle here. So one is a select button. It's a square button surrounded by a circle, very much like iPods of old. There's also a power button and a back button. Very simple layout. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a book that was lent to me by Mrs. Wesson. Thank you very much. And I'm just going to pick up a page from it and scan some information in for you so you can see how quickly and pretty accurately this pen works. So it works best with plain paper text. We've tried it on some shiny pages in some picture books, and the text is not read as well. So I'm going to take my pen here. I'm going to make sure it's on, and I'm going to go back to my text reader. So you can see on the screen, text reader is the first one that's selected when you turn it on. I'm going to hit the select button in the middle. And when it's a blank screen with a blinking cursor, you know you're ready to scan. So I'm going to pick a paragraph over here. And let me lower my camera down so you can all see. You hold it just as if you were to hold a regular writing utensil. And you press it down on the paper. You need to hold the book flat, obviously. Press it down, the light turns on, and you drag the pen across the sentence. And you can continue to scan. It does need to be done one sentence at a time so that the information can be processed. However, until you tell it to forget information, it will retain what you have scanned until you have completed, so that you can until you can read the whole sentence out loud. Okay, so I've scanned the paragraph, and I'm going to use this up button here to scroll up to the top of the text, and I'm going to hit the play button, and it will read the entire paragraph out loud to me. I know it's hard to hear. Regiment was just outed. So it'll read the text aloud for a student, just like that. A student can then import the text by plugging it into a computer, so they can save the text for later. There are options for voices, for speed, for pauses between periods and other punctuation. The other great feature of this pen, besides the continuous read aloud once a paragraph has been scanned, is that there's a dictionary feature as well. So if you go back to the main menu, so you just hit the back button, and you go back to the main menu where it says text reader and dictionary. So we're going to go down one. I'm going to see if I can do this backwards. Down one to dictionary and hit select. It's going to tell you to go scanning. So if a student encounters a word that they may not understand, they might not require this to decode everything. But we're going to say We're going to look for stragglers. Let's see if stragglers is in this dictionary.
Stragglers.
It didn't understand stragglers. We'll try casualty.
Casualty.
There we go. So it gives you the word, and it will play you the definition as well. So if I scroll down to where I wanted to read,
casualty, 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 NPL ties 1, a serviceman who was killed, wounded, captured, or missing as a result of enemy action.
So it gives you like a regular definition layout where it gives you multiple definitions and it'll read everything out loud for you. Again, this is something that can be then imported into the computer. So this is a very quick, easy access tool for our students who have reading challenges to either read a book that might not be available on Bookshare, or if they don't have access to Office Lens to scan and decode text that way. So these are available. There's 2 in the ERR, there's 2 in the library, the Learning Center and Mrs. Crosby all have one. And they're available to all students, obviously. Our students who are grade level decoders might find them a little frustrating because it's slower than reading what they can do. But for our other students who are just struggling to decode, this is a really great option to support them in accessing text that their peers would access, so that they can keep up with those really super duper important social expectations around text. I mean, it's great to be able to have access to Harry Potter and Bookshare, but it does take a while for new books to be uploaded. So we want our students to be able to have access to all the newest literature right away. If you have any questions about the use of this pen, please drop me an email and I'd be happy to give you a one-on-one demonstration. And I'll also be uploading some other videos that the company has actually uploaded to demonstrate more of the advanced usage with this pen. All right, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day.